Am I going for it?
Yeah, you gotta do my intro now.
Hello, welcome to Jasmine's channel. Today we are going to talk about... What are we going to talk about?
We're gonna talk about English idioms and phrases that are usually like not very well known by foreigners.
Okay.
I say foreigners, but I'm actually the foreigner here because I'm living in Sweden, as you guys know. If you don't, I will link up a video for my other Swedish videos if you want to check them out. But yeah, today I am joined with my mother-in-law to be, Natalie.
Oh yes.
Yay! This is really exciting actually because you're the first person I would have had on my channel.
Yeah.
Join me.
Oh my God, yeah, this is so funny. This is so funny. I mean, this is really like, you know, a privilege to be
A privilege?
Yeah. And it's really nice to be with you and doing this. It's going to be fun.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, and even more fun because I don't know the words, so...
Okay, well this like actually it leads perfectly into the first word.
Okay.
Because the first word is kind of almost the opposite. It's my favorite word. It is hooha.
You ate something spicy?
Like hot?
Yeah.
No.
Like hoo-ha.
Like hoo-ha.
Yeah, like something, you ate something really spicy.
No, hoo-ha is more explaining something that's a lot of a fuss or something that was difficult or annoying. I can't even think of anything like that because there's not really anything that annoying in my life. But the virus at the moment, that is a hoo-ha.
Yeah, when you put it like that,
Yeah.
the virus, the COVID-19,
Yeah.
I mean...
That is a hoo-ha.
It is.
But I used to use this word all the time, which is why my mum finds it so funny because I'd use it for things that aren't that big of a deal. And I'd use it as a way to like really over-exaggerate something. So like, say, you know, you come in from the shops and you have like all your stuff for your bathroom and you got to take it upstairs. And I'd put it on the bottom 2 stairs and my mum like, take that upstairs. I'm like, oh, it's such a hoo-ha. It's not a hoo-ha, but that's how I use it. I use it way too often. This is the next one that also doesn't really make a lot of sense and is Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
Okay. But do you have an uncle? No.
I do actually. I have 2 uncles, yeah. But
name?
neither of them are called Bob. This is like a common British phrase.
And what are you trying to say with that? You know, that someone has an uncle, or I don't know. What is that? I mean...
Like, it just like, you couldn't guess, could you? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
No, doesn't.
I love this.
Yeah.
It means... It's like a way of saying something will be completed. So you know how I made you like kind of those weird scones this morning?
Yeah.
So I would explain that maybe as, here's the recipe, you just put it all in, you put it on a tray and put it in the oven and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, it's cooked. It's like a way of saying like, there you go, hey presto, it's done.
Why don't you just say there you go?
Because that would be too easy. I used this once in a meeting in my last workplace and I was explaining something about the project and I was saying like, okay, so basically we'll do this and then we'll do this task and then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And expecting them to say like...
What did they say
and
then?
they were like, why are you talking about your family? The next one I'm somewhat of an expert at. My mum will vouch for this. I tend to faff, that is the word, to faff. And I'm just going to leave that there for you to guess what that means.
Oh my God, you farted?
No, you think I'm good at farting?
It's like...
This is going to be on the internet, you realise?
Oh my God, sorry. Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean farting. That is a great guess though, actually.
It is?
It is because it's funny. No, it actually means when you're kind of delaying, you're taking your time, you're doing things that you don't really need to do. So say you need to leave the house and, you know, also maybe you're in a bit of a rush or something and the boys are, you know, oh, I've got a nice outfit on, but actually, you know what, maybe I'll change this shirt, maybe I'll change my shoes, I don't know, oh, I'll just quickly do this, they're faffing around. That's what they're doing, they are faffing around.
They're like fooling around, like, what? Is that that same?
It's not like it's more like wasting time, taking too long, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one I think is great for you because it's actually its history is to do with food, but it's not so related to that, and that is to take something with a grain of salt. So you could tell me something and I could reply just simply take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
What do you think that means?
But I think, you know what? I think there is a similar one in Sweden.
Uh-huh, really?
Yeah. If in Sweden you say, I will say this in Swedish of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
You would say, ta det med en nypa salt.
Ah, that's like the same translation, basically.
Basically, but I don't know because you English people are a little bit weird. English people are a little bit weird. So maybe it's not the
Maybe it
same
means something
meaning.
totally different. What
Maybe
does it mean in
it's-
Swedish then?
Don't like overthink it, you know?
Yeah, so it is actually the same.
Yeah.
It's the
So-
same meaning in English. That's really interesting. Like,
Yeah.
that you have like the exact same phrase in Swedish. That's really cool.
Yeah, if something you are over like analyzing something, and someone would say to you like, you know what,
Take it with a pinch of salt.
pinch of salt.
That's really cool. Since you knew the last one, I'm gonna have to try and catch you out with this one, I feel like. I could say like, I am so cream crackered. How would you think I would feel if I was describing my emotionals, like my state of being as cream crackered?
Satisfied maybe?
You'd think, wouldn't you? You'd think. No, it actually means tired. It's a way of saying you're really tired. So you come in from work and you say, wow, I'm cream crackered. Don't even ask. If we do a video about all the things I'm going to get wrong, it's going to tie in with the next word because I'm going to have to bite the bullet and just do it.
You break your teeth. Why would you bite a bullet?
So this is like a phrase meaning to have courage because it comes from way later, basically like 18th century, 19th century, where soldiers would literally bite on bullets to bear the pain of having to have field surgery because there was no anesthetic or anything that they could quickly grab. So
No
if
whiskey
something,
or...
so if it wasn't enough and they needed like to have their leg amputated, if there was something really serious, that was one of the only things that they could do was to bite on a bullet. So the phrase comes that you should just have courage and just get it over and done with. Just do it. Just, yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's really strange actually.
It is. And interesting.
I can't imagine that would be good though, because I was thinking about this when I was researching it, and I'm like, if you're in a lot of pain, wouldn't you like scream out like, ah, and then like maybe the bullet goes in your throat and gets stuck?
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem that practical to me.
No.
Or useful.
Or you will
Like
maybe
break your teeth. Yeah.
Then you have another problem. So
Like,
what should you
yeah.
bite into then?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But I guess that's why we're not doing it today. The next one is, that really takes the biscuit. Should I say it in a tone of voice that it should probably be said in?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that really takes the biscuit.
Okay, the tone is like, when I listen to the tone, it's more enough now. Like, enough.
Yeah, that's actually really close. It's basically when you have a problem and then, so you're maybe talking about one problem and then something else happened after that that kind of surpassed that problem, and that really takes the biscuit. Like, that is the one, you know, my dog like ate the newspaper, but then I went upstairs after clearing up all these pieces of paper and I saw that the dog had pooed in my bed, and that really took the biscuit. I see Rocky, so
Bad dog.
yeah, I see a gorgeous dog there, and he's inspiring me for these. Sorry, Rocky.
But Oki's not pooing in the bed. So
No, he's a good boy.
he's not allowed in the bed.
Isn't he?
No,
Does
he's
he go upstairs?
He's a big dog. Yeah, he's the where he wants to sleep, like upstairs.
He's so well behaved, that dog.
Thank you.
He's a good dog.
Yeah.
We should feature Rocky at the end.
Yeah, we should.
Stay to the end if you want to see Rocky.
Yeah. Do that.
Yeah. This one is actually silly. Like, it really is. If you're in England, this is a common phrase that you would say to your family, to your friend. I would maybe say it to my mum, maybe a colleague even that I'm close with. It's quite slang. And it's a request for them to do something. So you could say, give me a tinkle.
It's like kill. Is that like
Like a tickle?
Tickle?
Like tickle me?
yeah?
No. That's amazing though. Give me a tickle. No, it has an N in it, so it's give me a tinkle. It actually means give me a call. Like call me on the telephone. I don't know why I did this when I actually have a phone in my hand that I could have done. Yeah, I'm not.
Cool.
I'm not the brightest. Few sandwiches short of a picnic, that's what I am. That one you don't get. We'll do that in the next video. Would you like to know the history?
Yeah, of course. It's like a history with everything. You know, it's
Yeah.
like really interesting.
Basically, give me a tinkle is actually a shortened way. The whole phrase is give me a tinkle on the blower. Your face just says it all.
Oh my god, I can't say what I was thinking about when you say that. It's like, wow, mama, what kind of imagination do you have?
Creative. Okay, I'll stop you there and keep this child friendly.
Yes.
No, it actually comes from, apparently, I didn't even know this myself, there is like the old way to get the attention between decks on a ship is to use what they called a blower. So on the top deck, for example, you would have a pipe that you blew into, and the air would go all the way down to the deck below, and there would be like a whistle type thing fitted to the bottom, which would just make like a whistle sound, and that would alert that the lower deck sailors needed to come up deck, and they would alert for attention. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was like a
cool.
way of calling people to you across the ship before we had like everything we have.
Wow.
I think it sounded like before we had, and then I was like, I don't know what we have on ships now. Whatever we have. I don't know. Walkie-talkies.
Phones?
Phones, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they're still using that. I don't know.
You never know. Maybe they still have that. Depends on the boat, though.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It is.
And slightly strange and weird sounding.
Yeah,
Why you wouldn't just say, just give me a call.
Yeah.
Okay, so I won't beat around the bush. We have come to the end of our video time together. I have no more words yet.
Oh my god.
But we will do another video. Actually, next video is going to be about British insults you don't know. And that's going to come out on Tuesday, I think. This should be released on Friday. So if it's gone past Tuesday, you will be able to see it already. Just check out my channel. There will be a little something popping up somewhere. So you can go check out my channel. And don't forget, if you did get this far, please do like, subscribe and comment. It helps me so much. Subscribe for more Svenska Mama.
Yay!
And thanks so much for watching us and joining us today. Thank you for joining on my channel.
Thank you.
It was awesome.
It was really
great.
funny.
Yeah,
really,
it was really
nice. And we always have a giggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Say goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye. Bye.
Thanks guys. Bye.